All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Me here, talking about real things, real people, real music, in real time for a few real people remaining. Just like you, just like me. Oh, so I read this article. Let me give you the headline to this article in using my Dave dialectic here. Slash says he's the only member of his solo band who managed to avoid catching the thing during the making of the iconic 4 album, slightly borrowing from what, Huey Lewis and the News and possibly Foreigner. Anyway, Slash featuring Myles Kennedy and the co-conspirators this is a little bit of promotion for the band, will release their new album titled 4, coming out in February, courtesy of Gibson Records. Gibson, like the guitar. Anyway, so they tell this amazing story about how they all did the thing. And here it goes. So we recorded everything live. We did 2 songs a day for 5 days. So if you do the math, that's a 10-song record. And at the end of it all, I started guitar overdubs and got a call from Myles. That's Myles Kennedy, who was actually in the building. Myles was in the building. So he made a phone call from within the building. I don't know if it was a cell phone. I don't know if it was a phone, like a landline phone. He's calling me and he said, and I said, so what's up? And he goes, man, I've tested positive for the thing. Because we had been testing every couple of days while we were in Nashville recording the album. Because see, Nashville is one of those places where you need to test like every few hours, right? So they were doing it every couple of days. They're staying at an Airbnb. They had this big place. Actually, it was a mansion, not a Joe mansion, just a mansion. Everybody had their own room. So he, meaning Myles, went into quarantine, and then consequently, Todd and Brent also tested for the thing. Holy crap, Batman. So I was negative. So far, Slash was negative. Frank was negative. Dave Cobb, who produced the record, he was negative. So you got 3 out of like 7 or something, or 6, who are all negative. One of the engineers was positive. All right, never mind. So we lost him. And then the other engineer was negative. So we started doing overdubs. So a couple of engineers, and you know, the engineers are probably hanging out together. So one's negative, one's positive. Does that make any sense to anybody? Anyway, and they use the word thing here, so it's kind of comical. And the thing was, there wasn't a lot of overdubs, no overdubs, because we did everything live anyway. So I did the guitar overdubs in a couple of days, and I was like, okay, so now what? So we started mixing the record while waiting for the quarantine to end. So they're in the mansion, and they're doing the record. They're mixing the record. In Nashville, this is according to Slash, I managed to go to Walgreens and do the thing. And then a couple of days later, I went and tested positive for the thing. Ah! I just wanted people to hear that. And I was like, F-U-C-K. So now I'm quarantined. But at this point, we'd taken some microphones and some other gear over to the house, and we started doing background vocals. And whenever lead vocals Myles had left in the guest house, in the quarantine mansion, as I like to call it, they're living in a quarantine mansion. It's pretty rough, man. I mean, you get the thing, you got symptoms, and you got a quarantine, but at least you're in a mansion, right? But look, folks, they all did the thing, so there's no risk, right? There's no risk at all. You do the thing, and then you get the thing. This is like a rite of passage. It's great. I've seen it already in, I don't know, maybe 100 articles that I've read, and nobody seems to find a little correlation. So we got some work done, according to Slash, and then those guys were free and clear to go. And then since I was thinged, I was clear to go pretty quickly, even though I got the thing after I did the thing, but I was thinged, so I was clear to go. How does that work? Didn't you get the thing from doing the thing? Or no, I'm sorry. You just randomly got the thing because, because that's the rite of passage. And then we went in and mixed the rest of the record, put some percussion on it and mixed it. And that was it. Frank was the one guy who didn't catch the thing. I got to tell you, folks, this is verbal and mental gymnastics. And there's a lot of comedy here. There's a lot of good comedy here for like a Dave Chappelle to step in, or somebody who can really do comedy, because I can't do it. But so Myles catches the thing, and then he goes and no, he doesn't have the thing. Then he goes and does the thing, and then he catches the thing. Then he says, I'm fine because I did the thing, even though I didn't have the other thing before I went and did the thing. Can someone please explain to me why this is even a thing? Meaning that look, Blabberhead.crap is writing about this, right? They're writing about it like, oh, we'll put out another article about how effective this is and how wonderful it is because it saved the lives of this band. Because the conspirators would no longer be conspiring if it weren't for the thing. Even though Frank, right, is the only one who didn't get the thing. And who's to say, by the way, that every time you do the thing, that you're going to be safe after you get the thing? Because that's not according to the International Business Times there. It's an article I posted on one of the videos. I'll have to go dig that sucker up. But there's tons of other data that is available for normal, sane people to read and do this little, hey, so if you do the thing, then maybe it doesn't protect you from the thing, but certainly you're not going to have any bad symptoms, right? Because that's the big thing. But wait, what? What's happening over in Israel? I'm not supposed to look at that. What's happening in Illinois? What's happening in the UK? Don't look. What's happening in Australia? Well, other than the fact that they've got martial law in Australia and you can barely leave your house, and if you do, you have to have a really good reason. You can't just be free anymore because freedom is for losers, people. Freedom are for people that don't believe in the science. That's what this is all about. And look, am I a big fan of, Slash, Myles Kennedy? Do I really care about this band all that much? They're okay. They're okay. They're at least, kind of recording organically. He said, we cut some of these tracks without a lot of overdubs. I wish they could do their health with a lot less overdubs. Wouldn't it be good if they could do their health with no overdubs instead of the overdubs of Dr. Anthony Fauci and just, see, we're following the rules here in Nashville. By the way, Nashville is not a happy place. You would think Nashville, Tennessee, Tennessee is kind of like free and normal and open. Nope, it's been taken over by lunatics. Been taken, at least parts of it, certainly in Nashville. I mean, Nashville had some of the strictest crap last year when this all went down. I mean, their whole economy is based on all these clubs and venues and things that people go to, right? But we're just going to get rid of that because, hey, because of the thing. And, if you go to a club, that's going to be super spreader. And then you're not going to be here because of the super spreader, because there's nothing. Here's the deal, folks. There's nothing that you can do to stop this other than wait to get the thing. Other than going to Walgreens, even though Slash, who wasn't thinged, then went out and did the thing and then got the thing. Oh, but don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be great. And who's to say in 3 months or in 6 months it doesn't happen again, right? Because it's happening everywhere. And then, we'll wrap up with this. There are, these athletes that are mysteriously just, hey, I'm playing soccer one day and the next day I'm not breathing, And then there are these mystery things that I've been reporting on, and I do mean the term things here, where there's somebody who's here and then, they die of natural causes. They die of natural causes at age, pick an age, 59, 64, natural causes. Remember the days where, like a few years ago where we all kind of strived for like a longer life expectancy? We're all kind of like, hey, Somebody should live to like 85, 90. That's a good life. That's a fairly long life. Good for them. But 59, 59 is natural causes. And, hey, they lived a happy life at 59. We had the guy from 808 State the other day. 53, he lived a happy life. That's what you can put in your memory bank, that at least he lived a happy life. 53. But yeah, it's a short illness, short, painless, and now he's no longer here. And I guess that's going to be part of the new normal. It's just great, isn't it, folks? Anyway, another fun article from, was it Blabberhead.crap? Yeah, another great article. And, you should go over there and read, because there's so much good propaganda over there that matches up with other propaganda everywhere else. And you can link them and kind of see all the similarities. And, you can tell your friends, you can have a great discussion at dinner about how, hey, it's great to see the music media supporting all the other corrupt media and having the exact same story. It's just awesome, isn't it?